Hi everybody. So welcome to the evening show, and today we'll be dealing with why procrastination is so difficult to deal with. So let me start with this. Uh, basically the mind is accustomed to work in a very small segments. No, I call that as a beat strategy. Beat means small beats. It makes a huge kind of mala or I forget the English name, but is the things which create a big thing. So any big thing, like say we everybody is created from the atoms, right? So the building block is the atom, the smallest particle that resembles us. So that is a very scientific term, but again, let us take that, right? So let us take that and understand how it is. And so if you have something big, suppose you have pages to write. So how much can you write? You will hesitate to write like every day 5 pages. Maybe you can do for one day, 2 days, and then afterwards somehow you will postpone that, right? So what to do? So the first step is make it into small achievable things. So as I tell people, all my students, that achievable things, like says, no matter how small it is, like say if it is 5 pages, then can you write 5 lines? So to start with 5 lines, or even if that is very difficult, then write 5 words. So what 5 words? That can be gratitude, right? So anything like say having a cup of tea, watching beautiful sunrise, having pure air to breathe, having a beautiful day, having friends. You can write these 5 lines over and over again, because this is part of your affirmation. So this comes into your work only. So the first thing is to conceive your big goal into smaller segments, achievable segments. So as I'm telling this, I have in mind whatever big goal, big vision, which is usually a very impossible kind of thing. If I break down that two very small tasks, how I start today. So first thing is conceiving a very big thing, a smaller version which can be achievable. Conceiving that is step number one. Step number two is, if it is even impossible, then take a still smaller version. So in place of 5 pages, you can write 5 sentences, and if 5 sentences are difficult, then you can write 5 words, whatever words you may please. So 5 positive words you can write. So that is how the habit gets built. So if you make some notes, like every day you have written say 5 words, so how big a book you will take. So the logistics also have to be taken care of. That is the step number 3, right? So first thing is conceiving. Let me write somewhere. No, conceiving the big task into smaller task. Then second is to make it into achievable task. Third is the logistics. What do I mean by logistics is, so for 5 words you will not use a big diary, right? That will defeat your purpose only. Your intention also will get compromised with that. So what you can do is get a small notebook, small diary, where you write to-do list or everyday calendar? Do you maintain one? If you don't maintain one, also you can get one small book. That is the logistic that you have to have, where you can write 5 words every day. So that remains with you. You are not going to lose that small diary, right? So after say 30 days you will have at least 150 words. So if you make a rule that you will not going to you are not going to repeat those words, then you will have unique words, 150 unique words. That is some kind of achievement. So it gives you a sense of achievement for you. That is the number third thing. And why you break this entire thing into smaller tasks is, no, because the mind works that way. How you will get a confidence to convince your mind? Have you heard this law of attraction rule? That is what I apply when while dealing with procrastination. It says that our mind is a very powerful tool, provided it can trust, believe that it can do that particular thing, and to build that confidence in the mind, in our own mind, we need to convince ourselves. So, how do we convince ourselves? With small wins. That is why we will go with this kind of strategy where there will be small wins, right? So, this is the way you have to do. And then, and also, there are things. The fourth things is outsource, right? some some things you will not have time for, even though you would like very much to do it, you will simply not have time for. Like, for example, I like to stitch, fashion design my own clothes, but I don't find time. So what I can do is, whatever part I can do, I should do. Like, say, how to design that, so I can design that in paper, and I can delegate that to the tailor, local tailor, right? That is what a fashion designer does. So my purpose of being a fashion designer also doesn't get like, say, defeated. That also happens, and also I don't lose time. So that that you need to do. In that way you will get things done, right? You'll get things done. If you are thinking something and you are not able to allocate time for that, that also creates some negativity inside your mind, and your mind doesn't trust that you can do. So always keep your mind in a positive stage and positive positive frame of mind. If you want to do, then be honest with your mind, because being honest is the simplest thing where energy gets preserved, right? So honestly you do things with which we can uh, preserve our confidence and also get things done, small things. And then the fifth thing is, wait for the unexpected opportunities. This is something very abstract that I am talking about, right? So, uh, when you start doing religiously these small things every day, you have given yourself a rule, and every day you are following that religiously, honestly, and that is what consistency is. When you do that, you will be surprised that you will be given some opportunities which you haven't thought of. Those opportunities will come. So while you have broken down your big vision into smaller visions, you have done small things consistently. That is what was in your control. But something which you attract is, and this happens in everybody's life. I have seen this happening in everybody's life without any miracle a life cannot be. We always have lot many miracles in our life, believe it or not, right? So what you can do is wait for those miracles. Wait, expect miracles to happen. Those happens, and more so if the mind is in a very positive frame. So these are the 5 ways to defeat procrastination. And also there are other tricks also I have, but these are the uh, things why the smaller things, like say people will say that you are talking nonsense. If you think so, then you are not going to do anything, or else best also find out whatever suits you, whatever way you are keeping up with yourself, doing every day consistency, every day. Be good at whatever you are doing. If you are doing, then that is also fine. No need to follow me completely 100%. But these are my rules, and these are my tricks how I have defeated procrastination. So if this helps, then it's very good. And if you find this to be very useful, then and if you learn more, then please register for my upcoming webinar by registering below the link that I have given in the description box. So thank you for watching.